Hello, brothers and sisters. I want to talk about another subject. Lately, I've been going in a lot of different directions, but they're not the kind of. It's not like I'm going off of context here. It's just stuff that I wanna that are on my mind, and I want other people that are going through it. Will know. Okay, I'm not like I don't want to. I want to stand here and be doing negative videos. Like I want to expose the negative side of Christianity, but it's really so people that have dealt with it can deal with it accordingly and not do the wrong thing and leave God because somebody hurt them or somebody conspired against them in a church or something like that. No, it's just so you guys are not those of you that have gone through this stuff. You're not alone. Believe me, a lot of us have. Christian hypocrisy is alive. Unfortunately, it happens. People don't like to talk about it, but it's a reality. It's real. This is real talk here. I'm talking. This is real talk. All right. I'm not going to go on for too long. I'm not. Take up much of your time watching this video. But I'm sure when this video is done, that you're going to be a whole lot better and you're going to get blessed. Okay, all I really want to talk about is about Christians accusing other Christians and they're walking on shells in Christianity. Like, okay, I'm going to describe you a situation. Like, there have been people that I've dealt with, or other people have dealt with, that they assume right away just because you're going through it, you're down on your luck, you don't have anything to show for it, that that you're doing something on the side. Well, I'm not talking about I'm talking about like drugs or alcohol or something like that. I'm talking about because I've dealt with this, and other people probably have, and it's just for me, for those of you guys that have dealt with this, know that you're not alone. You are not alone. I've been accused of doing drugs. Me, that's hilarious, really, because I've never been a drug addict. That's the thing. I've been an alcoholic. That's for sure. There's no hiding that. I've been a drunkard. I've been involved in chemical altering substances, which is alcohol, liquor. But you know what? It irritates me. I mean, because I'm human, right? It irritates me when you're going to a church or you're talking to your friends that are in ministry or go to a ministry, and they're like, they have to find out if you're doing something bad, or it just kind of goes through another person that maybe that brother or that sister's doing drugs. They have to. They can't be down on your luck, down in the bottom of the barrel, and not do something. What if what if you're down on your luck and you're strong? That's how strong you are. Not because you're strong, but because Jesus Christ is the one that has made you strong. For being, it's been already like a year since I've been away from California, and a lot of things are changing. I'm probably going to end up moving pretty soon. My life is taking a different direction, but I'm still saved. I'm still sold out for Jesus, even though I struggle. But I've dealt with stuff like that. Like, okay, there has to be something wrong with that guy or that sister, because no, they have to be doing something on the side. What irritates me when Christians accuse other Christians about stuff. It happens all the time. Also, like you're doing something wrong on the side. Oh, he has to be doing something wrong. Like, just say let's just say you almost did something. Just say you did something like you almost, we commit adultery with our eyes, but there's also the ones who have done it with their action with sleeping with somebody else's wife here, but the problem with Christianity and this subject is that when you haven't actually done anything like that, and then you got somebody telling you, still thinking the same thing, like, oh, okay, you're going to go and do this just because you almost made the mistake, the sin of it, but it never actually happened. That you're going to go out, this person's going to go into the world, oh, he's definitely going to do it. Oh, yeah, he's going to be an adulterer for the rest of his life because he can't get it together. No, That's wrong. It's never been more wrong. It's not like every Christian is going to go out there and do these things. You can't just go around accusing other Christians. You can't go around putting other people down just because you think you got it all together. No, it's because you're not looking at yourself. You're not looking at your life. And let's just say I'm a leader in the church, and I'm assuming right away just because a brother or sister almost did certain things that they're gonna go and do it in the world. No, wrong on all accounts. It just means that you're gonna run into some situations, but you're not. You're still gonna be the same person. You're not gonna change. It's not like anything different has really happened as far as me. I don't know, just doing some stuff that I'm not supposed to do. I've done some stuff that I'm supposed to do, but the thing that I'm blessed about is not because I'm giving myself the credit here that I've never been a drug addict. It just means that I've just never been a drug addict, and I thank God for that, because that's a difference. When I've seen other people that have been drug addicts and now they're saved, all of a sudden they're the unstoppable juggernaut, and they think they assume right away that just because they've done drugs that you're gonna do it. I'm gonna go so far to say this. I've talked to people that want you to go to jail because they were in jail, want you to be on drugs because they were on drugs, because there's some kind of they got some bitterness in their heart, and they can't handle they want you to fail because they did. What's the argument about, really? If they're saved, you're saved, you're delivered. What's the argument? Why are you gonna wish something bad on somebody just because you were a drug addict? No, that's not right. That's not right. No way. And it irritates people. I've been to I've dealt with Christians like there has to be something wrong with them. You know what I'll do when I've been telling people lately? I'm blessed. I used to tell people what I was going through. I would spill the beans all the time, and I trusted so many people, and so many people went in just basically they went against me, or they went like gossipers and told everybody. But you know what? You know what's been happening to me lately? Good things. Yeah, recently there has been a small, too insignificant, not even worth talking about. But I'm blessed. Everything's just fine for me, and I'm going to be going through some changes in the future that are going to change my life completely. Seriously. So you can't just assume just because you've been a drug addict, and I've met some bitter people that they want you to fail because they failed, because they went to prison. I hope he. It's like you hear them in their mind saying, "Okay, I want him to be that way because I was that way," or he is going to end up like I did because I want to say that he became that way. I want to say that he ended up in prison, that he done something really bad, or he became a drug addict just because I was. We don't become believers to do stuff like that. That's not right. I was an alcoholic for years, and I wasted my life for years. And I'm not proud of it. I laugh at it sometimes, or the old memories, but I'm not going to go wish something bad on somebody. This is really about Christians, that assume right away, they point fingers that we're going to do this just because they did it, or eventually he's going to fail. Yeah, he's going to fall real hard. Haven't fallen yet. Been some bumps, little small bumps. Haven't fallen yet. To all those who think that could happen, wrong again. And and when you accuse somebody, you assume that they're going to do the same thing when they're in the world. They're going to do worse. Wrong again. Also, it's not like I'm going to go over there and commit what supposedly that it was committed. No, sorry. Actually, it's completely different. So that's what I'm talking about. Christians walking on eggshells, accusing each other, being self-righteous. Yeah, it is Christian hypocrisy, but I got to do these videos, man. I'm not doing these for myself. I'm doing these for people, for you to know that we're not alone. We are not alone. You are not alone, brothers and sisters. You are not. I don't want to come off as negative all the time. That's all I got said. All I have to say is negative stuff about Christianity. But for unfortunately, it's like that. It's like this. There are things, situations that happen like this all the time. And sometimes I ask myself, why me though? Why? Why though? You could have picked somebody else. Maybe God put that stuff, I did some mistakes so I could know, so I could share it, so people could not feel alone. Could not feel, because, I'm sorry, I know Christianity doesn't go by feelings, but we all feel. Just like if I pinch myself, it'll probably hurt a little bit. But no, speaking, speaking in real talk here, if I get shot in the arm or something when I go outside, because it's pretty, it could happen. It's gonna hurt, right? Same thing. We have feelings. Things hurt. Unfortunately, we can try to be robots. See, there's a difference between not going by feelings, but also becoming a robot, or being like you can't sin. You're perfect now because you're a leader. You got raised up. You're gonna be a pastor. No, it's not like that. And there's been a point in my life where I'm tired of people being that way. They want you to fail because they failed. Well, I got news for you. Haven't failed yet. And, there's going to be there's going to be some changes, but it's not like I'm going to go out and commit the same things. Why would I tell somebody that's been in a church for years that, okay, or think it happens. This stuff really happens. It's not like, because like I said, if I was a murderer, if I ended up in prison and I did the time and I did the crime, I don't want somebody else to fail, because my life, I never, it's like when somebody doesn't want a certain people to come up because they've always seen them down. They've seen them suffer. They've seen them go through all this stuff, and they've been like that for a long time, and all of a sudden your things start to change slowly, drastically, and they don't want to see you come up. That's another thing that's pretty sad. Other believers that don't want to see other believers come up. That's pretty sad, man. Real talk here. So you're going to tell me that I'm going to fail because you failed that way or this way, or because I'm doing something on the side that makes me guilty, like I'm doing cocaine or something, or crack. No. Not everybody's like that, and there's a saying in the ministry I was a part of. When Christians fall, they fall hard. Yeah, there's some people that go back to being drug addicts, go back to being alcoholics, adulterers, murderers, whatever. But not everybody's like that. Some people just, I don't know, man. God just works in mysterious ways. Not everybody's like that, man. It's not like everybody's going to fall hard. And I believe in this stuff. A righteous man will fall 7 times, 77 times or something like that, will rise up again. It happens. I've seen a lot of people that I knew that I felt so horrible that they backslid, and and to see them fall, and they have so much potential. So I'm not gonna walk around church and think, okay, that brother or that sister, she's got to be doing something on the side. It's like when you go to a home. I've been in a home before, and everybody assumes that you have to be doing. It has to be something wrong with this guy. He can't. He's not Buddha. He's not Han Solo. He's not Obi-Wan Kenobi. He ain't perfect. You have to do something. That means I have to do something bad just so you can confirm it that, oh, he's doing something bad on the side. He has to be. No, some people just make mistakes. Others do actually fall. And some people just go through stuff. Lessons that life teaches you, that God teaches you. to not go through again. Some people just go through it. It's not like I'm gonna go out and do something worse in the world than what I almost did in church. Sorry, not happening. And I've never been happier. It not because I'm away from church. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. He's preparing me, and he's preparing me, because when I'm gonna be, yeah. Look, I'm gonna speak a little bit about myself right now. For years, I've been going through something, poverty. It's called poverty. It's called not having anything and you got to deal with people always not wanting to hang out with you. And I'm talking about people from your local church, because they got to pay for you. They got to give you a ride home. They got to give you a ride to church, or they got to do this. They got to do that. They don't want to hang out with you. And really having friends in church is very far in between, because you really don't have any real friends. Because if you did, people wouldn't worry about that. So, but all of a sudden things start to change, and then you're just like, wow, God, thank you. You know what I mean? I've been through it, and all of a sudden now things are changing. I'm about to move on with my life, but the blessing, I'm not going to let the blessing change me. I'm not going to let nothing change me. I'm still going to be the same person. I'm still going to be Lewis. I'm still going to be a believer. God help me if I ever change at all, because I'm about to move on with my life, you know. And at some point, yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm still gonna visit my church. You know what I mean? But it's, like, God is everywhere. God, it's not like I thought that, oh, God was only a part of this ministry and he's limited. God is not, it's unlimited. That's the thing. He's unlimited. And I just refuse to live by the status quo. I refuse. Don't be status quo Christians, man, because people are always going to expect, if in a church, when it's supposed to be exhortation, and they expect you to fail, they expect you to, oh, this brother, he's done. He's going to do worse than I did. He's going to be not a coke addict, a heroin addict. He's going to go back to being an alcoholic. He's going to go sleep with somebody else's wife. Couldn't have been more wrong. And I just hope that anybody who's ever thought about that, about you watching this video, they couldn't be more wrong, because God He's bigger than our situation. He's bigger than our naysayers. He's bigger than Christians walking around in church on eggshells, because they gotta assume right away, okay, that guy's gonna duplicate. It's gonna vicious circle. I think he's gonna do it in the world too. It's only gonna be worse. Wrong again. What happened to exhortation in the church too? Encouragement. There is. But I'm just saying, if you don't experience it, you're not, obviously you wouldn't be doing this video. I wouldn't be doing this video. But I hope this helps you. This is not a message. It's just like a testimony about this stuff. And it's not like all I have something to say is negative all the time. It's just, we gotta share, because there's somebody out there that feels alone, that knows this stuff, that Christians in church, all they do is accuse each other of, oh, he's doing something on the side. Oh, he has to be doing drugs. He can't be. He cannot be. He's been serving a long time. He has to be doing something on the side. If the worst thing I've ever done on the side is almost get into a fight again, God help me if I ever got into a fight again, because I never want to know the feeling of getting punched or having to punch somebody back. But I'm blessed. I'm the comeback kid. Not because of me, but because Jesus Christ, remember, he resurrected on the third day? On the third day. Which means we're all comeback kids. Because he resurrected people that were going to die forever, eternally in hell. We're comeback kids. Just say it with me if you watch this video. I'm a comeback kid. And I'm coming up. But, that's what it's about, man. It's not not like I want to do these videos that always talk about something negative. It's because people go through this stuff. I'm sorry, it's no other way to put it. But you know what I mean? It feels good to share this because I know somebody's gonna get blessed by this video. Somebody's gonna be like, yeah, maybe I'm just going through it. Maybe I felt like giving up. I felt even suicidal. I felt everybody was against me, but I didn't. It's not like I went and did drugs and I'm a coke addict because I act funny on another YouTube account and I'm an actor. I'm a entertainer on my other YouTube accounts. No, it just means I'm just very spontaneous and I got, thank to the Lord, I got different talents. You know, God doesn't, we don't make ourselves multi-talented. It's Jesus, right? So I don't have to, I don't gotta lie to nobody. We don't gotta answer to nobody but the Creator, right? But you know, it feels good, you know. And I really hope this video blesses you. You guys don't feel alone. Don't feel alone. Do not feel alone if your friends or your church members are doing this to you or thinking that you're gonna fail or that you're doing something or you're gonna duplicate something even worse when you leave or when you have to leave or go somewhere or whatever, move on. It just means that God could be setting you up for the most enormous breakthrough of your entire life. It's not like I'm gonna go tell everybody what's happening to me right now. It just means I'm gonna be moving on soon. But I'm still gonna be saved. I'm still gonna serve God. I'm still gonna do what I gotta do for the Lord, because how could I be an ingrate and not do it the rest of my life? And know that I know that I'm called, you know. I don't know, I don't know where that's going with right now, but God, like I say, He works in mysterious ways. And you know, just that's the way He is, you know. And it's, yeah. Anyways, I'm probably going to a different subject, but anyways, okay. I really hope this video blessed you guys. It didn't discourage, but it encouraged you. You're a comeback kid who watches this video. Come back, man. We are resurrected from the dead. We are resurrected from certain annihilation, certain destruction, burning in eternal flame, because like the last video I did, you know, no, we're comeback kids. We've been resurrected from the dead. Jesus rose on the third day. He didn't just resurrect from so a bunch of sinners can get a pardon. No, but because He also, just like He's resurrecting my life, and I hope He resurrects your life. I've been down up for a long time, but now He's resurrecting my life. I always thought I was going to be in my ministry, but I guess I don't know. I just don't have much of a, I'm having to hear dialogue outside, guys, but you're resurrected, man. But remember something before I sign off. Brothers and sisters, do not ever change for nobody, for nothing. I don't care what it is. Always be a follower of Christ, a student of the law, a learner. And don't ever let any other Christians tell you any different. Don't ever let your family members, your former friends tell you that. Don't let anybody put you in a corner, man, because you are a comeback kid. And you've been resurrected from the dead. You've been resurrected for certain destruction. Because nothing's promised, right? All right, I'm sorry, guys. All right, you guys. About those videos I was going to do, I'll be doing pretty soon. Like I said, I've been, studying a lot. It took a lot of time and effort and some prayer to do it. All right, you guys. I will see you guys real soon. See you later. God bless you guys. Bye.